What's up, witches? Let's see what's going on. Let's get the cauldron boiling. Cleanse some energy. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into a 3D, 4D, 5D. Let's see what the main energies are. Let's get our oracle cards first. Get the basic energies. Alright, so we're going to start with the Dark Mirror and Earth Magic. Just see what's going on. Perchance to dream. Perchance to dream is that energy of, new moon again, no moon again. It's just this energy that it's easier to stay asleep. What? The dream. Why? If I make a move, if I do anything, if I change something, then I'm going to ruin some kind of fantasy. It's just easier to sleep. Could even be that depressive energy where you'd rather sleep all day. But it's a very still energy. And it's almost sleep paralysis. See how that person's got the other person's almost holding them down? I'd rather stay asleep. I don't know why I just suddenly picked up the Labyrinth. Right? Is it the Labyrinth that they had to wake her up? Yeah, where the friends had to break through. We might have to use the Labyrinth deck here in a second. What did I say? Tsunami wake-up call coming. Communication coming through. A need to be vulnerable. There is a massive wake-up call. I like how that full moon's coming in. Okay, so we just passed the new moon. By the full moon, there's going to be a massive wake-up call. There's going to be really strong communication from spirit and meadow of vulnerability. It's almost a calling to get out into nature. I know it's cold. I know it's miserable. It's about to be a snowstorm here this weekend. That sucks. Alright. Well, I did get the Labyrinth coming up here. That wake-up call. And that can even be for the feminine at this point, right? Because that's Sarah. She's stuck in her room. She's got that old lady that has all her the hoarder ladies. You know what I'm talking about? The one she starts piling the crap on Sarah's back. Oh, you can't get rid of this. I get spring cleaning, inbox coming. I need to purge. Time to cleanse space. Time to release the past. I even get that for the masculine. It's when I was a child, I did childish things, but when I became a man, I had to put childish things away. I get that for both of these energies right now. Harsh truths. I got Toby or not Toby. I got the star. Is the bear though? I don't know. I just got the energy to stop being so heartbroken about losing your bear. At the end of the movie, she gives Toby the bear. She just lets him have it, right? Lancelot. And it's and the energy is she was so upset about that damn star, that damn bear. At the beginning of the movie, and then at the end of the movie, she just ends up giving it to him. Why? Because Toby was more important than the bear. Why did I get to this, some poor man wants you to choose them over the bear? They're come on now. It's such a sad energy, but it really is what it is in today's scene. It's what women are kind of afraid of men. I get someone doesn't want you to be afraid of them. They're tired of being more scary than a bear. Choose me over the bear. Someone could have a giant teddy bear that they sleep with, and a masculine's like, I'll be your giant teddy bear. That makes sense for somebody. Got no problems with my large bearded men, especially in the winter time. They're nice to have around. I got the Page of Poles here. He's not coming off great. I get this energy of trying so hard not to be intimidating. Like, trying so hard not to be too much. Like, every inch of him's covered, though, in armor right now. Got the Eight of Pots, which is the Eight of Cups. It's a lot of gossip. There could be a lot of attention on this person. You got Hoggle, the Hierophant. Yeah, they could definitely be well known. And this person, like, oh, like, so that I get like this person could they could have a reputation of talking shit about women, right? That's what I'm picking up. You see how Hoggle's like holding the fairy, and she's just like, oh, fairies are so sweet. And he's like, oh yeah, they're great. Like spraying them down with poison, trying to kill him. And it's just like, it's because he's been bit, so I feel like he's probably been bit a lot. He's been bit a lot, and that's why he's a Page of Poles wearing a bunch of armor. We got 88 could be important here right now, because I have got the 8 of Wands there. A lot of tension. Ace of Feathers and the Chariot. Someone wants to come in and say something. And I definitely get with Sir Didymus that they want to make sure that they say the right thing. I got puppy dog eyes. Why am I getting puppy dog eyes? Page of Poles. Look it. They want to come in and say, I want you. I want you. I think it's a secret. I don't think anybody knows that I want you. Right? Almost get I want to come in and give you a gift. But be careful of future casting, because that's the peach with the worm in it that caused the problems in the movie. There's the Queen of Junk, though. Right? She's really the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. And I got the High Priestess. I got the High Priestess. I feel like they're very into this person. Right, yeah. I get that they don't want you to see them as this Page of Wands, and they don't want you to see them as Hoggle. I get that they want you to see them more as, like, honorable, like Sir Didymus, right? I get with this Queen of Junks, it's not so much that you're like, I'm not projecting that hoarder image onto you or anything else like that, but it's like you hold on to a lot of stuff. You're very protective over what's yours, and you're a High Priestess. I'm not going to keep trying to edit how I talk. What I read mostly for women. I tend to irritate dudes. I don't know why I try to... You know how to listen to tarot if you're watching me. I shouldn't tell you to put energies where they fit and everything else like that. I'm going to read it as I see it. I read it from my perspective. I'm a grown woman. So I'm reading from the grown woman perspective for y'all. And someone sees a grown woman as a High Priestess. A Queen of Pentacles. They want to come in and tell you how much they are interested in you. They want you. I get you you might not know. Does she know? Does she know? Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Feathers. This person could have hydrochromia. That's the double colored eyes or a miscolored portion of their eyes. I believe that's what it's called. I guess you might not know. This person could be very guarded. This person's very careful about what they say. So you might not know that they're interested. And they might have made a big scene because this is all on the 3D. I just chose the big cards first this time. They definitely right. There's Toby. So they definitely, I think they want to come out of the secrets. This wake-up call is coming. I'm telling you, whoever this is for, it's going to be like by the full moon. Shit's going to be popping off. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? What's going on the 40? Alright, what's going on the 40? You don't know, 3D is like the physical reality. That's what's going on. That's what's being projected. That's what's being gossiped about. That's what's being talked about. That is what is in the 3D realm for all the 3D people to see and to talk about. The 40 is more how it's being thought about. The 40 is where passed over loved ones, spirit guides kind of resign. And they pass messages between the 5D and the 3D. 40 is also where the dream state is. And the 40 tends to be a little bit more honest about what everybody's feelings are about everything than the 3D is. So let's see what's going on. Because this person, like I said, they projected as Hoggle, but they want to come off as Sir Didymus. Let's see who they really are. We got a death and a rebirth, Ace of Cups, this Princess of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So the 40 has a lot of focus on the feminine right now, or on the feminine right now. Even in the death. Right, the endings of something, the beginnings of something else. This divine feminine is moving back into her heart center. Right? She might be a little feisty. She's definitely said some things or done some things that have lingered in the 4D, right? So things that have been said or moments that have happened when she was really, really feisty have planted a seed, right? And gave a little glimpse of like what this Queen of Swords really thinks about things. Right? It's like, yeah, what? You got this Queen of Swords in the front, but behind that Queen of Swords, right? It's like, what? She looks so calm, relaxed. She's got her mask there, the 3 butterflies. It's like, but yeah, but this is what was at the top. So this is like at the peak. At some point, someone got to see that like, I get goofy, playful energy. It's definitely success getting in here. I don't even pick up. There's Ace, Ace. Someone caught a glimpse of that fire, that rebirth, that love energy, that whatever it is. And it's like these key little moments. I guess that could have been something to do with water, scenic energy. Fountain, Prince of Swords, 4 of Cups. See, the Prince of Swords I always get kind of a sneaky energy of too. It's like Four of Cups, and here's that Lotus again that I've been picking up on lately, right? Before, like, he's over here, he's just chilling, he's just riding along, and there you are, just sitting on a lotus flower all by yourself. Wouldn't you like some company on that lotus flower, sitting there by yourself? I can't make it up, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, they do this to me. Once again, we got that queen sitting off on her own, stubborn. I don't know. I don't think the Queen of Pentacles is usually an Aries energy, but with that goat, that ram standing there, that could be the masculine or the feminine. But there's definitely a stubborn energy. And it's like she's sitting over there by herself. I get that she's holding a pentacle, but I always say that as a movie reel. Like she's sitting alone watching movies. Paradise is over there in the corner. But this feminine could definitely be more of an introvert. Right? It's like, what? So she doesn't relate to the party. Why is she sitting there all alone by the lotus flower? Because she doesn't relate to the party. This person, I'm getting a definite introvert. It's like you catch her out, but you don't catch her out for long. What? Trying to science. What? It's like, well, spirit guides are trying to work out, well, how do you get an introvert? How do you get two introverts together? Be like, why? Because what is every introvert's best friend? What? It's just an extrovert who adopted us. Like, I've had the same two best friends. One since the 2nd grade and one since the 7th grade. So it's just like, to make friends with an introvert, it's just like, what? They're so extroverted, I just went along with whatever they said. They'd be so excited and invite you someplace and then just grab you and just drag you along. Like, there was no waiting for answers. They would just show up and pick you up and take you out. I had one friend who'd show up 2 o'clock in the morning. She'd get off work. She worked at a club. So she'd get off work and she'd have maybe a friend or two with them. They'd want to go to IHOP or something. She wouldn't want to go alone. So she would come and get me, and I would end up at IHOP at 2 o'clock in the morning, being fresh out of bed, eating pancakes with people who just left the club. That's what it's like to be an introvert with an extrovert best friend. There's that moon again with some secrets. Someone's in a rest and recuperation phase. Wants a truce. Wants a truce. I get with that moon card, it's like, did I say talking to the moon before? Talking to the moon. They might know that she's got a thing for the moon or astrology. She might as well be on the moon. I don't know how to make a truce. I don't know how to get a message through. I don't know why Genie in a bottle just came through. How do I get to you? Wow, someone's super, super chatty. I usually don't take this many cards. What do we got? This person's just gonna have to take a leap. What? That's really how annoying it is with introverts. It's like, what? Someone's gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to take a leap of faith. They're gonna have to understand that as much as some of the universe is pushing for this, guiding for this, having this person focus on this, trying to manifest this, what's holding this person back is their own wanting to stay asleep. I get it. I got this Princess of Pentacles. The pull is becoming too much. There's definitely like this energy of 6 of Cups. Somebody wants to be able to be playful and have fun again. And they're tired of games. They're tired of it being so serious. And that's really the dream. That's the wake-up call that needs to happen. But they've got a defensive feminine here. right? It's like she's not playing no games, and she will cut off toxic energy with the swiftness. So this Prince of Pentacles really needs to come in right if they're going to come in. The 4D has spoken. All right, let's see what's going on the 5D. Part of me wants to grab those cards again. I'm not going to mess with those cards today. Why are you obsessed with those cards? Because, yeah. You would think the 5D is so enlightened. I mean, it is. And don't get me wrong. Sexual energy can be... You know what? Screw it. Endgame, right? How many variations did you see? 1,014,592. How many words? One. What? There's only one way in, my friend. Let's see if the 5D has the answer for it. The 5D could be connecting this way already. That could be what the focus is. Like, what the obsession is. Okay, that's what it is. Alright, so here's the deal. When you come together in a game, right, you might move on to different parts of the game, but it's like the 5D connection's already been made. And this is really what I'm picking up on, right? And I went like bigger to little cards this time too. That's crazy. I usually don't do that. Anyway, so the 5D connection's already been made. So your higher self and their higher self are already plotting. And that's all the energy that's coming down through that 4D there to the 3D that's driving this change, these awakenings, this shift. I don't get mad at me if I don't show you a lot of these cards. I got 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the Death card again. Then it goes to the 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. There's a sense of a decision, right? I like the 2. Can I show the 2 of Swords? Yeah, I can show the 2 of Swords. Look. Someone needs to give someone their flowers, right? It's like I'm getting the Bachelorette or whatever, the Bachelor shows where they have to give out the flower. It's like someone deserves their damn flower, right? It's like you can't get to the 3 of Cups. You can't get the flowers if you don't give the flowers, right? You don't get the flowers, right? There has to be an end to this just lust energy here. That's how you get past it and get to the 4 of Wands, which, you know, that's the 1111 card, to the 4 of Pentacles here, to build a foundation. Right? I got to build a foundation, right? They're cozy. They're in front of a fireplace. Or hearth. High Priestess again. 2 of Wands. See, yeah, this is the energy, though. It's like, yeah, you can have all that lustful, fun energy. There's a lot of, like I said, 4 of Wands. It's a lot of lustful, fun energy. But in the end, it's like, what? This person, this feminine is a High Priestess. They want more than just that, right? Got to be able to conversate. Got to be able to have a meal. Got to be able to play a game. Got to be able to do things other than just that. Right? And it just... I like where her foot is too, right? It's like, yeah, I want to be able to have a conversation and talk and be all like that. And be able to flirt. You get that bubble love honeymoon phase, and it's like, what? It's like, I don't want that to end just as soon as it turns, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the 5D is like, what? This has got to be more than what this person's usually used to. I get like, this is the, like, what is it, that Grand Theft Auto game where you can like pick up hookers and things like that. It's like, what, it's like you can't treat the high priestess that way, right? And deep down, that's not what you want anyway. I get this person's kind of giving off that very domineering energy. They could have messed up. Two of Cups. They feel a very strong connection. I get with this King of Pentacles card, right? The feminine, and it almost looks afraid of him, hiding behind the pole, covering herself up. And then you got this Two of Cups, and it's just like, we don't have to be all crazy and out there and out in the open. The Two of Cups here, it's like, it's a picnic. They're laying down. He's trying to cover her up. Get that slow and easy vibe. This Hierophant, traditional, the star. I got this give and take of control with these two cards. Right? Like, that's what's important here. You get the tradition, the give and take. Yeah, nothing's showing. The give and take. Like I have the who's on top type of energy, right? But I get that with the Hierophant, this person, like I said, they may have been a player, they may have been indecisive, they may have some misogynistic ideas around the masculine energy, which might not be so great, but in the end, it's just like, the way the Divine Feminine gives energy is very different. It's almost like you don't need, you don't need multiple women to fulfill that role if you have the right one that's able to fill you, right? She's pouring that energy in. A gift wants to be brought in. The right gift. I got the right gift. The right gift, not that gift. The right gift needs to be brought in. There's a lime. It's like, I always try to figure out what this is. It looks like he's handing her a lime. And it's like she almost looks confused by the gift. Page of Wands. Three of Wands. Nine of Cups. Nine of Swords. There's this energy. It's like, what? This, Jared with the peach. I get this energy of what to give you to make you... Alright. I'm sorry. I know I'm tripping over the words right now. It seems to have been the whole vibe of this reading. They want to give you something to open the door. Look how similar these two cards are. They're like, they love the idea of this, but this person's also a very dominating energy, right? So they're very masculine, and they do like their Nine of Cups is, and I think people might be aware of this, right? Other players are aware of this. So this is their Nine of Cups. It's like they want to know how to get you, right, in this energy. What could they give you to get you into this energy so that they could get you into this energy so that you would trust them enough to get put into this energy? Right? This doesn't have to be a toxic energy. I do not kink shame. Right? It's just, got this Persephone and Hades here with this Nine of Cups as well, right? This person could be a little dark, right? It's almost, I'm getting Persephone and Hades. I'm getting let's make a deal. Not so much let's make a deal. Maybe it is. It's like, what can I do to get you to trust me? Oh, I'm getting, I'll build you a garden. I could build you a garden. I'll let you boss me around if I could boss you around later type of energy. Like, this could be a really good connection. Like, if that's everything that you're into. I don't know, that. Woo. Y'all, I've been single for over 2 years. If you can probably see how red my face is right now. I can go with this deck today. Catch a little bit. They're doing spells on you. Like I said, this person was a player energy. You're probably going to have some hating ass karmics around them. I didn't think you really wanted me. You might have wanted this person at some point, but like I said, they could have played games. They could have been avoidant. They could have been, like I said, that too dominant, right? Like right off the bat, like too blasé, too like, it's like, no. Like, in a, that's not how it works. Haters gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate. What? Haters hate that you even want him. They're like, why do you want him? Why do you gotta come in and want what I want? So they're gonna try to spin tails and get whatever this is to stop. This is why this is all so much stronger on the 5D than it is on the 3D. I get that the 3D separation, right? Which is probably why people are sleeping on this and stalling on this and not wanting to see the signs. I feel crazy when it comes to you. To me, you are perfect. I am not an option. Bro code goes out the window. I'm just be glad I'm letting you know, bro. Feminine, you're attracting way more attention than just this masculine, which is putting more attention on you. And it's like, I am not an option. And then this bro code comes out. It's like, yeah, and you got options. You are not an option, and you got options. It's like, pick me or only me, man, because if not, I'll find someone who does. And then these other people around this masculine are like, yeah, dude. Yeah, what? They're like, what? Yeah, dude. What? So if you're not gonna, if you want to take her out and get her flowers and take her to a nice dinner and, treat her right, I'll treat her right. Shit. Can't stop staring at your pictures. I'm trying. It's too intense. You don't get to miss what you said you never had. This person, like I said, you might have got to, you connected on the 3D on some level, and the 5D popped off right away. And the 5D is like, this could be great. And then it scared everybody. Or it scared someone. So I get that there's not a lot of communication in this. This is all like just someone's becoming a divine masculine, or their divine masculine has been triggered. They might not have ever been triggered like this. You're steady walking around like I never existed. I knew I loved you before I met you. Oh, there it is. What? I reject people before they can reject me. You're just so pure. I can't even touch you. I never wanted somebody so bad. Yeah, I get just the sheer fantasy of this. It's like, what? If I were to wake up from that 5D dream. This is why they want to stay asleep in the 5D. If I wake up from that 5D dream, then I have to face that in reality, instead of, I can't even make it up. Instead of looking like that, I feel like right. Instead of looking all regal and everything else like that on the 5D, this person feels like this on the 3D. Right? This is for comparison. Nothing's going to get me in trouble on this. Right? It's like, look. Oh, mystical and magical and like swords and wands and the chalice. And it's like, but in reality, they feel like they're like... I feel like all I got to offer is a shriveled carrot. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. I'm sorry. I did not mean to end it on that. I love y'all. I got to get the hell out of here. Like I said, I don't know what it is. It is in it, man. Spring is coming. There is definitely something in the ground right now getting ready to start pushing through. Like I said, Imbolc is next week. Clear your spaces. Get ready. We got from the new moon, full moon, there is going to be a major push from spirit. The meadow of vulnerability. The meadow of vulnerability. Alright, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.